While there's life, there's hope. Life is nothing without friendship. In times of war, the law falls silent. Not for ourselves alone are we born. It is a great thing to know your vices, refusing to set aside trivial preferences. Politicians are not born, they are excreted. I criticize by creation, not by finding fault. The more laws a society has, the less justice. We must not say every mistake is a foolish one, neglecting development and refinement of the mind. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Believing that personal gain is made by crushing others. The shifts of fortune test the reliability of friends. 6 mistakes mankind keeps making century after century. Worrying about things that cannot be changed or corrected. Attempting to compel others to believe and live as we do. The life of the dead is set in the memory of the living. To study philosophy is nothing but to prepare oneself to die. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. Insisting that a thing is impossible because we cannot accomplish it. The face is a picture of the mind with the eyes as its interpreter. If we are not ashamed to think it, we should not be ashamed to say it. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. The authority of those who teach is often an obstacle to those who want to learn. The life given us by nature is short, but the memory of a well-spent life is eternal. It is foolish to tear one's hair in grief, as though sorrow would be made less by baldness. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by doubling our joys and dividing our grief. It is not by muscle, speed, or physical dexterity that great things are achieved, but by reflection, force of character, and judgment. For books are more than books, they are the life, the very heart and core of ages past, the reason why men worked and died, the essence and quintessence of their lives. Not to know what has been transacted in former times is to be always a child. If no use is made of the labors of past ages, the world must remain always in the infancy of knowledge. Read at every weight, read at all hours, read within leisure, read in times of labor, read as one goes in, read as one goeth out. The task of the educated mind is simply put, read to lead. The life of the dead is placed on the memories of the living. The love you gave in life keeps people alive beyond their time. Anyone who was given love will always live on in another's heart. To be ignorant of what occurred before you were born is to remain always a child. For what is the worth of human life, unless it is woven into the life of our ancestors by the records of history? What is morally wrong can never be advantageous, even when it enables you to make some gain that you believe to be to your advantage. The mere act of believing that some wrongful course of action constitutes an advantage is pernicious. For there is but one essential justice which cements society, and one law which establishes this justice. This law is right reason, which is the true rule of all commandments and prohibitions. Whoever neglects this law, whether written or unwritten, is necessarily unjust and wicked.